Hello everyone. I've been talking a lot, both in my blog and in a previous weekly video, about the difference between the third and fourth dimension and the fifth dimension. Previously, at the start of 2015, I've been talking about the different energies that are on the planet and how the planet is ascending. And then I started talking about fifth dimension, which is a little bit more detail of what this new energy means. So I'll leave links to that, to the blog and to the video if you'd like to learn more about it. But the next question that comes about the fifth dimension is, okay, if we are ascending into the fifth dimension, if we're ascending into this new energy, how do I start vibrating with the frequency of fifth dimension? And I'll give you 3 ways in which to start doing this. The first way is to simply know who you are. And who are you? You are a spirit, a soul, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, awareness, residing in a temporary physical body. And this is important for you to know, because if you identify with this body and if you think that all you are is just a body that's going to wither away and die and that'll be the end of you, then there's no way for you to vibrate in the fifth dimension consciousness, because the fifth dimension consciousness is a consciousness that goes up into spirit, into the formless. So that's the first way. Know in your depth that you are spirit residing in a temporary physical body. The second thing is, and I talked about this in the previous video, is to live without attachment. So this is a pulling away from matter, as I talked about in that previous video. And what does this mean? How do you begin to live without attachment? I use a mantra that was really powerful in my life, and I use it a lot still when I feel like I'm getting a little bit pulled into my 3-dimensional reality. I use this mantra. Everything in life is borrowed. I use this a lot. I still use this a lot. When I feel like my mind is kind of tricking me into holding on to things, I repeat this to myself. Everything in life is borrowed. And this mantra is really powerful because it allows you to let go of things. Even things that your mind says you own. Even things that your ego says, those are mine. If you just repeat this mantra and learn to live by these words that everything in life is borrowed, you begin to detach yourself from everything in your environment. And the more you can detach yourself from 3D, from matter, the more you ascend vibrationally. The third way to start living in fifth dimension is to analyze, to not really analyze, that's not the right word, observe, that's the right word. Observe your beliefs. Because we've been living in third and fourth dimension for eons, there are ingrained subconscious beliefs that we used in that lower frequency that no longer apply in a higher frequency. So I'll give you an example. And sometimes it was really important for me to actually write these beliefs down, read them back to myself and say, wow, this no longer applies in fifth dimension. And I'll give you an example of ingrained beliefs that no longer apply in fifth dimension. This saying that money doesn't grow on trees. Money is hard to come by. These are subconscious beliefs that we had in third and fourth dimension that we must cleanse, we must let go of in order to begin vibrating in fifth dimension. Money is hard to come by. That's not true at all. And if you can begin to write these subconscious patterns down, you explode these definitions, you begin rewriting your story, rewriting your subconscious story. In the fifth dimension, the energies are higher, and that means that you call upon yourself more powerful manifestations with less effort. Things begin to flow to you more naturally. So you can't have limiting subconscious beliefs, because your beliefs strongly influence your reality. So explode them. see what beliefs you have in there, like the money one that I just shared. That was one that I had, and I really had to explode this definition. Money is hard to come by. No, it's not. And I remember coming to this realization that that wasn't true, and it was very liberating to me. Money is easy to come by. And once you begin to explode all of these subconscious beliefs that we've held as a collective consciousness for so long, you begin to feel lighter, and you'll get this sense of ascending. You feel lighter, you feel freer, and that's a sign that you're ascending into fifth dimension. There are your 3 ways to start vibrating in fifth dimension. Have a great week, everyone.
And she was off and away.